Hello friends, this is Engineering Thermodynamics video 2, and if you are interested to watch video 1, so link given below in the description. And if you want to watch other videos on mechanical engineering subjects like refrigeration and air conditioning and IC engine, so it's a link also given below in the description. Go to the playlist of this channel named by mechanical engineering and you will find their all videos. Thanks. Question number 101. If a fluid expands suddenly into vacuum through an orifice of large dimension, then such a process is called option A, free expansion, option B, hyperbolic expansion, option C, adiabatic expansion, and option D is a parabolic expansion. Option E is a throttling. So correct answer is A. It will be free expansion. Question number 102. Which of the following property remains constant during throttling process? Option A, internal energy, option B, pressure, option C, entropy, option D, enthalpy, option E is volume. So correct answer will be D, it will be enthalpy remain constant. Question number 103. Which of the following processes are thermodynamically reversible? Option A, throttling, option B, free expansion, option C, constant volume and constant pressure, option D, hyperbolic and PVN is equal to C, and option is isothermal and adiabatic. So correct answer will be E. It will be isothermal and adiabatic processes will be thermodynamically reversible. Question number 104. Which of the following process is a reversible process? Option A, isothermal, option B, adiabatic, option C, throttling, option D, all of the above, option E, none of the above. So correct answer is a C, it will be throttling, because the process is reversible. Which of the following process is irreversible? Okay, all irreversible processes are real processes, so that's why it's a throttling. Question number 105. In order that a cycle be reversible, following must be satisfied. Option A, free expansion or friction resisted expansion, compression process should not be encountered. Option B, when heat is being absorbed, temperature of a hot source and working substance should be the same. Option C, when heat is being rejected, temperature of a cold source and working substance should be same. Option D, all of the above, and option is none of the above. Correct answer will be D, because in order that a cycle be reversible, a following must be satisfied. These all three statement. Question number 106. For a thermodynamic process to be reversible, the temperature difference between hot body and working substance should be option A 0, option B minimum, and option C is a maximum, option D is a infinity, and option E is there is no such criteria. So correct answer is A, it will be 0. It means for a thermodynamic process to be a reversible process, the temperature difference between hot body and working substance should be 0. Question number 107. Minimum work in compressor is possible when the value of adiabatic index n is equal to option A 0.75, option B 1, option C 1.27, option B 1.35 and option E is 2. So correct answer is B, it will be 1. Question number 108. 2 kg of substance receive 500 kg. 2 kg of substance receive 5 kilojoule and undergoes a temperature change from 100 degrees centigrade to 200 degrees centigrade. The average specific heat of substance during the process will be option A 5 kilojoule per kilogram degree Kelvin, option B 2.5 kilojoule per kilogram degree Kelvin, or option C is 10 kilojoule per kilogram degree Kelvin, and option D is 25 kilojoule per kilogram degree Kelvin, and option is 15 kilojoule per kilogram degree Kelvin. So correct answer will be B. It will be 2.5 kilojoule per kilogram degree Kelvin. Question number 109. The specific work input during a compression cycle from P1 to P2 if compression is isothermal is given by option A P1 V1 log P2 upon P1, and option B P2 V2 minus P1 V1 divided by n minus 1, option C n divided by n minus 1 into P2 V2 minus P1 V1, option D n upon n minus 1 and into P2 divided by P1 power n minus 1 upon n and minus 1. Option E is P1 V1 log E and P1 divided by P2. So correct answer will be A. It will P1 V1 log E P2 divided by P1. Question number 110. Air is to be compressed from atmospheric condition to 780 A atmospheric at the atmospheric pressure, in which case the heat transferred will be minimum. Option A isothermal, option B adiabatic, and option C is a polytropic, option D isochoric, and option E PV power 1.35 is equal to C. So correct answer will be B, because it will be adiabatic. Question number 111. 1 meter cube of air at a pressure of 10 kg per centimeter square is allowed to expand freely to a volume of 10 meter cube. The work done will be option A 0, option B negative, option C is a positive, option D is a 10 the power 5 kilojoule into meter, and option E is 9 into 10 the power 4 kilogram into meter. So correct answer will be A, because it's asking about 1 meter cube of air at a pressure of 10 kg per centimeter square is allowed to expand freely to the volume of 10 meter cube. the work done will be 0. It will be free expansion or throttling process. Question number 112. Molecular volume of any perfect gas at 600 power 10 the power 3 Newton per meter square and 27 degrees centigrade will be option A 4.17 meter cube per kilogram mole, option B 400 meter cube per kilogram mole, option C 0.15 meter cube kilogram mole, and option D 41.7 meter cube per kilogram mole, and option E 417 meter cube per kilogram mole. So correct answer is A. It will be 4.17 meter cube per kilogram mole. Question number 113. A gas is compressed in a cylinder by a movable piston to a volume 1/2 its original volume. During the process, 300 kilojoule heat left the gas. The and internal energy remained same. The work done on gas in Newton into meter will be option A 300 Newton into meter, option B 300,000 Newton into meter, option C 30 Newton into meter, option D 3000 Newton meter, and option E 30,000 Newton into meter. So correct answer will be B 300,000 Newton into meter. Question number 114. The low PV power gamma is not applicable for option A adiabatic expansion of steam in turbine, option B adiabatic expansion of steam in reciprocating steam engine, option C ideal compression of air, option D adiabatic compression of air, option E free expansion of an ideal gas. So correct answer will be it's E free expansion of an ideal gas. Question number 115. The more effective way of increasing efficiency of Carnot engine is to option A increase higher temperature, option B decrease higher temperature, option C increase lower temperature, option D decrease lower temperature, option E keep lower temperature constant. So correct answer is a D decrease lower temperature. Question number 116. Entropy change depends on option A heat transfer, option B mass transfer, option C change of temperature, option D thermodynamic state, option E change of pressure and volume. So correct answer is A heat transfer. Question number 117. For reversible adiabatic process, change in entropy is option A maximum, option B minimum, option C 0, option D unpredictable, option E is negative. Correct answer is C, it will be 0. Question number 118. Isochoric process is one in which option A free expansion take place, option B very little mechanical work is done by the system, option C no mechanical work is done by the system, option D all parameters remain constant, option E mass and energy transfer do not take place. So correct answer will be C no mechanical work is done by the system. Question number 119. Polytropic index n is given by option A log P2 divided by P1 and completely divided by log V1 divided by V2, and option B log P1 divided by P2 and divided by log V1 divided by V2, and option C log V1 divided by V2 and divided by log P2 divided by P1, option D log V2 divided by V1 divided by log P2 divided by P1, and option is log P1 V1 divided by P2 V2. So correct answer is A. Polytropic index n is given by log P2 divided by P1 and it's all divided by log V1 divided by V2. Question number 120. When a gas flows through a very long pipe of uniform cross section, the flow is approximately option A isotropic, option B isobaric, option C isothermal, option D adiabatic, option E isochoric. So correct answer will be C. It will be isothermal. Question number 121. The work done in the expansion of a gas from volume V1 to V2 under constant pressure P is equal to option A 0, option B P in the small bracket V2 minus V1, option C P into V2 plus V1, and option D P into V2 minus V1, and option E is P into V1 minus V2 divided by 2. Correct answer is B. It will be P into V2 minus V1. Question number 122. An expansion process as per law PV is equal to constant is known as option A parabolic expansion, option B hyperbolic expansion, option C isentropic expansion, option D adiabatic expansion, option E free expansion. Correct answer is a B. It will be hyperbolic expansion. Question number 123. Under ideal condition, isothermal, isobaric, isochoric and adiabatic processes are option A static processes, option B is dynamic processes, option C is quasi-static processes, and option D is stable processes, and option E is thermodynamic processes. Option E is thermodynamic processes. So correct answer is C. They all are quasi-static processes. Question number 124. Reversible adiabatic process may be expressed as T1 divided by T2 is equal to option A V2 minus V1 power gamma minus 1, option B P1 divided by P2 power gamma minus 1 upon gamma, option C V2 divided by V1 power gamma minus 1 upon gamma, option D P1 divided by P2 power gamma minus 1, and option E is A and B above. Correct answer is E. It means A and B both are. The adiabatic process may be expressed by both of them. Question number 125. Which of the following parameters remains constant during ideal throttling process? Option A pressure, option B temperature, option C volume, option D entropy, option E enthalpy. Correct answer is E. It will be enthalpy. During the ideal throttling process it will remain constant. Question number 126. Curve A in the figure below compared to the curve B and C show the following type of compression. So the graph is between pressure and volume. So volume V1 and V2 and some constant pressure curve A, B, C. This is curve for constant pressure and the other curves A, B, C. So option A is it's talking about curve A in the figure below compared to the BC type of compression is a option A is a isentropic, option B PV is equal to C, option C adiabatic, option D isothermal, option E none of the above. So C is the adiabatic. Curve A in the figure will be adiabatic below compared to curve B and C. Okay. Question number 127 is asking about curve B. Okay, so above compared to curve A and C, they show the following type of compression for the curve B. So option is isentropic, option B PV power N is equal to C, and option C is adiabatic, option D is isothermal, and option E is none of the above. So correct answer is a B. PV power N is equal to C is for the relate to curve B. Okay. Question number 128 curve. You should have to answer curve C. So which type of the compression for the curve C or curve C is used? So option A is a isentropic, option B PV power N is equal to C, option C adiabatic, option D isothermal, option is none of the above. So correct answer is a D. It's a isothermal. So curve C is used for isothermal compression. Question number 129, when a liquid boils at constant pressure, the following parameters increases. Option A temperature, option B heat of vaporization, option C kinetic energy, option D entropy, and option E is a free energy. So the correct answer will be D. It will be entropy will be increases. Question number 130, maximum work by an expansion of a gas in a closed system is possible when process take a place at a constant. Option A pressure, option B temperature, option C volume, option D enthalpy, option E is entropy. Correct answer is A. It will be pressure. Question number 131, which is a false statement about enthalpy? Option A enthalpy is the sum of internal energy and the pressure volume product. Option B, it is the same as heat transfer during constant pressure process. Option C, it is the function of a specific heat at constant pressure. And option D is it is the function of specific heat at a constant volume. And option E, it is the extensive property of the system. So the correct answer will be D. It is the function of a specific heat at constant volume. Question number 132, if H be the heat supplied to a system to the work W with change in internal energy delta U, then option A H is equal to delta U plus W, option B delta U is equal to H plus W, option C W is equal to H plus delta U, option D H is equal to W by delta U, and option E is H is equal to delta U divided by W. So correct answer is A. It's if H is the heat supplied and W is work and U is the internal energy, then formula will be H is equal to delta U plus W. It means heat is equal to total internal energy plus work. Question number 133. Heat energy stored in a gas. Heat energy stored in the gas and used for rising temperature of a gas is known as option A thermal energy, option B internal energy, option C molecular energy, option D enthalpy, option E none of the above. Correct answer is B, it will be internal energy. Question number 134. According to first law of thermodynamics, option A work done by system is equal to heat transfer by the system. Option B total internal energy of a system during a process remains constant. Option C internal energy, enthalpy and entropy during a process remains constant. Option D total energy of a system remains constant. Option E entropy of a system remains constant. So according to first law of thermodynamics, correct answer is B. The total internal energy of a system during process remains constant. Question number 134. According to first law of thermodynamics, option A work done by a system is equal to heat transfer by the system. Option B total internal energy of a system during process remains constant. Option C internal energy, enthalpy and entropy during process remain constant. Option D total energy of a system remains constant. Option E entropy of a system remains constant. So correct answer is D. According to first law of thermodynamics, total energy of a system remains constant. Question number 135. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed but can be converted from one form to other is inferred form. Option A zeroth law of thermodynamics, option B first law of thermodynamics, option C second law of thermodynamics, option D basic law of thermodynamics, option E Clausius statement. So correct answer is B. It's the first law of thermodynamics. Question number 136. First law of thermodynamics furnishes the relationship between option A heat and work, option B heat, work and properties of the system, option C various properties of the system, option D various thermodynamics processes, option E heat and internal energy. So correct answer is B. First law of thermodynamics furnishes the relationship between heat, work and properties of the system. Question number 137. Change in enthalpy in a closed system is equal to heat transferred if the reversible process take place at a constant. Option A pressure, option B temperature, option C volume, option D internal energy, option E is entropy. So correct answer is A, it's a pressure. Question number 138. In an isothermal process, the internal energy, option A increases, option B decreases, option C remain constant, option D first increase and then decreases, option E first decreases and then increases. Correct answer is C, so remain constant. Question number 139. Change in internal energy in a closed system is equal to heat transferred if the reversible process takes place at constant. Option A pressure, option B temperature, option C volume, option D internal energy, option E entropy. Correct answer is C, it's a volume. Question number 140. The first law of thermodynamics was developed by option A Charles, option B Carnot, option C Einstein, option D Kelvin, option E Joule. Correct answer is E. It's developed by Joule. Question number 141. According to first law of thermodynamics, option A mass and energy are mutually convertible, option B Carnot engine is the most efficient, option C heat and work are mutually convertible, option D mass and light are mutually convertible, option E heat flows from hot substance to cold substance. So correct answer is C. Heat and work are mutually convertible. Question number 142. Total heat of a substance is also known as option A internal energy, option B entropy, option C thermal capacity, option D enthalpy, option E thermal conductance. Correct answer is D. It's enthalpy. Question number 143. First law of thermodynamics, option A enables to determine change in internal energy to the system, option B does not help to predict whether the system will or not undergo a change, option C does not enable to determine change in entropy, and option D provides a relationship between heat, work and internal energy, option E all of the above. Correct answer is E all of the above. First law of thermodynamics, these all statements are belong to this. Question number 144. Addition of heat at constant pressure to a gas results in option A rising its temperature, option B rising its pressure, option C rising its volume, option D remains its temperature and doing external work, option E doing external work. Correct answer is D, rising its temperature and doing external work. Question number 145. Work done in reversible adiabatic process is given by option A P2 V2 minus P1 V1 divided by 1 minus N, option B P2 V2 minus P1 V1 divided by gamma minus 1, option C P2 V2 minus P1 V1 divided by 1 minus gamma, and option D gamma minus 1 divided by J into P2 V2 minus P1 V1, and option E is J upon gamma minus 1 into P1 V1 minus P2 V2. So correct answer is a C. Work done in reversible adiabatic process is given by P2 V2 minus P1 V1 divided by 1 minus gamma. Question number 146. The temperature in a process in which work is done by expanding a gas under adiabatic condition will option A increase, option B decreases, option C remain unchanged, option D decrease or increase depending on properties of gas, option E first increase and then decreases. Correct answer is a B, it will be decreases. Question number 147. The work given out during expansion process in a closed system will increase when the value of n is the index of compression will be option A increase, option B decrease, Option C, remain same. Option D, first increase and then decrease. Option E, first decrease and then increase. So correct answer is a B, it will be decreases. Question number 148. The work required for compression in a closed system increases when the value of n is index of compression will. Option A increases, option B decreases, option C remain same, option D first increase and then decrease, option E first decrease and then increase. Correct answer is A, it will be increases. Question number 149. In a polytropic process, heat rejected is given by option A, gamma upon gamma minus 1 into work done on the system, option B, gamma minus n divided by gamma minus 1 into work done on the system, option C, gamma minus n upon gamma into work done on the system, option D, gamma minus n upon n into work done on the system, and option E is work done on the system. Correct answer is a B, gamma minus n upon gamma minus 1 into work done on the system is a polytropic process. Heat rejected is given by this. Okay. Question number 150. Heat transfer during polytropic process is given by option A, n minus gamma upon 1 minus gamma into CV in the small bracket T2 minus T1. Option B, gamma minus n divided by gamma minus 1 into CV and in the small bracket T2 minus T1. Option C, gamma minus n divided by 1 minus gamma and into CV in the small bracket T2 minus T1. And option D, gamma upon gamma minus 1 CV into T2 minus T1, and option E, gamma minus 1 upon gamma CV T2 minus T1. So the correct answer is a B, it's a gamma minus n upon gamma minus 1 into CV T2 minus T1. Question number 151. Which is a false statement about Carnot cycle? Option A, all the thermal engines are based on Carnot cycle. Option B, it is represented as a standard of perfection. Option C, it provides a concept of maximum work output between two temperature limits. Option D, the degree of perfection of other engines can be compared with Carnot cycle. Option E, neta efficiency of Carnot cycle is equal to T1 minus T2 divided by T1. So correct answer is A, all the thermal engines are based on Carnot cycle. That is a false statement. Question number 152. Carnot cycle has maximum efficiency for option A, reversible engine, option B, irreversible engine, option C, new engine, option D, petrol engine, option E, diesel engine. Correct answer is A for the reversible engine. Question number 153. Measurement of temperature is based on option A, thermodynamic properties, option B, zeroth law of thermodynamics, option C, first law of thermodynamics, option D, second law of thermodynamics, option E, Joule's law. Correct answer is a B, measurement of temperature is based on zeroth law of thermodynamics. Question number 154. Carnot cycle efficiency depends upon option A, properties of the medium or substance used, option B, condition of engine, option C, working condition, option D, temperature range of operation, and option E is effectiveness of insulating material around the engine. So correct answer is D, temperature range of operation. Question number 155. Carnot cycle efficiency is maximum when option A, initial temperature is 0 degree Kelvin, option B, final temperature is 0 degree Kelvin, option C, difference between initial and final temperature is 0 degree Kelvin, and option D is a final temperature is 0 degree Kelvin, and option E, initial temperature is minimum possible. So the correct answer is B, final temperature is 0 degree Kelvin. Question number 156. An engine operates between temperatures of 900 degree Kelvin and T2, and another engine between T2 and 400 degree Kelvin. For both to do equal work, value of T2 will be option A 650 degree Kelvin, option B 600 Kelvin, option C 625 degree Kelvin, option D 700 degree Kelvin, option E 7500 degree Kelvin. Correct answer is A is a 650 degree Kelvin. Question number 157. Steady flow system work can be determined by the expression option A, integration 1 to 2 pdv, option B, minus integration from 1 to 2 vdp, and option C, minus integration of 1 to 2 pdv, and option D is a integration of 1 to 2 vdp, and option E is a integration of 1 to 2 dv and dp. So correct answer is a B, it will be minus integration from 1 to 2 vdp. Question number 158. If a heat attains 100% thermal efficiency, it violates option A, zeroth law of thermodynamics, option B, first law of thermodynamics, option C, second law of thermodynamics, option D, law of conservation of energy, option E, all of the above laws. So correct answer is a C. If a heat engine attains 100% thermal efficiency, it violates second law of thermodynamics. Question number 159. According to Clausius inequality statement, for any cycle of processes reversible or irreversible, option A, cyclic integration of dq upon dt is greater than 0, and option B, cyclic integration of dq upon dt is equal to 0, option C, cyclic integration of dq upon dt less than 0, option D, cyclic integration of dq upon dt less than or equal to 0, and option E is a cyclic integration of dq upon dt is always maximum. So the correct answer is D, cyclic integration of dq upon dt is less than or equal to 0. Question number 160. According to James Joule, option A, J is equal to Q upon W. Option B, W is equal to Q upon J. Option C, Q is equal to W upon J. Option D, D is equal to J upon Q. And option E is Q is equal to J upon W, where J is a joules constant or mechanical equivalent of heat, and W is equal to work done, and Q is a heat transferred. So correct answer is C. According to James Joule, Q is equal to W upon J means heat is equal to work done per joule. Question number 161. If heat be exchanged in a reversible manner, which of the following property of the working substance will change accordingly? Option A, temperature. Option B, enthalpy. Option C is internal energy. Option D is entropy. Option E is all of the above. Correct answer is D. Entropy will be changed. Question number 162. If a system, after undergoing a series of processes, returns to the initial state, then option A, process is thermodynamically in equilibrium. Option B, process is executed in a closed system cycle. Option C, its entropy will change due to irreversibility. Option D, sum of heat and work transfer will be 0. Option E, no work will be done by the system. So correct answer is D. Sum of heat and work transfer will be 0. Question number 163. According of Clause's statement, option A, heat flow from hot substance to cold substance. Option B, heat flow from hot substance to cold substance unaided. Option C, heat can not flow from cold substance to hot substance. Option D, heat can flow from cold substance to hot substance with the aid of external work. Option E, B and D above. So correct answer is E, B and D above. Okay. Question number 164. Which of the following represents the perpetual motion of the first kind? Option A, engine with 100% thermal efficiency. Option B, a fully reversible engine. Option C, transfer of heat energy from low temperature source to high temperature source. Option D, a machine that continuously creates its own energy. Option E, production of energy by temperature differential in a sea water at different levels. Correct answer is D, a machine that continuously creates its own energy. Question number 165. An actual engine is to be designed having a sum efficiency as the Carnot cycle. Such a proportion is option A, feasible. Option B, impossible. Option C, possible. Option D, possible but with a lot of sophistications. And option E is desirable. Correct answer is B, it will be impossible. Question number 166. A manufacturer claims to have a heat engine capable of developing 20 horsepower by receiving heat input of 400 kilocalorie per minute at working between the temperature limits of 227 degrees centigrade and 27 degrees centigrade. His claim is option A justified, option B not possible, option C may be possible with a lot of sophistications, and option D cost will be very high, and option E is theoretically possible. Correct answer is a B. It will not possible. Question number 167. In a Carnot cycle, heat is transferred at option A constant pressure, option B constant volume, option C constant temperature, option D constant enthalpy, option E any one of the above. Correct answer is a C. In Carnot cycle, heat is transferred at constant temperature. Question number 168. An inventor claims that his heat engine has the following specification: power developed is 50 kilowatt, and fuel burned per hour is a 3 kg, heating value of fuel is a 75,000 kg per kilogram, temperature limits under 620 degrees centigrade and 20 degrees centigrade. So his heat engine is option A reality, option B impossible, option C costly, option D cheaper, option E is imaginary. Correct answer is B, it's impossible. Question number 169. Joule Kelvin coefficient is denoted by option A del T upon del P subscript H, option B del T upon del V subscript P, and option C del S upon del P subscript T, and option D is del P upon del S subscript V, and option E is del T upon del V subscript S. So correct answer is A. Joule Kelvin coefficient is denoted by this del T upon del P and subscript H. Question number 170. For an irreversible process, entropy change is option A greater than del Q upon T, option B equal to del Q upon T, option C less than del Q upon T, option D equal to 0, option E less than or greater than del Q upon T. So correct answer is A greater than del Q upon T. Question number 171. The value of sigma del Q upon T for reversible process is equal to option A positive value, option B negative value, option C 0, option D any one of the above, option E is a unity. So correct answer is a C, it will be 0. Question number 172. Change of entropy depends upon option A change of mass, option B change of temperature, option C change of specific heats, option D change of pressure and volume, option E change of heat. So correct answer is a E, it will be change of heat. It will be change of heat. Question number 173. The value of sigma del Q upon T for an irreversible process is option A equal to 0, option B greater than 0, option C less than 0, option D any one of the above, option is a unity. So correct answer is a C, it's a less than 0. Question number 174. For polytropic process, PVN is equal to C for a perfect gas. Change in entropy is given as option A CV gamma minus n upon 1 minus n log E T2 upon T1. Option B, gamma minus n upon gamma minus 1, R log E V2 upon V1. Option C, gamma minus n upon gamma minus 1, R log E T2 upon T1. Option D, gamma minus 1 upon gamma, R log E V2 upon V1. And option E is A and B above. So correct answer is E, A and B above. Question number 175. The value of Joule Kelvin coefficient for an ideal gas is option A 1, option B some negative value, option C some positive value, option D 0, option E may have any value. So correct answer is D, it will be 0. Question number 176. A closed gaseous system undergoes a reversible process during which 200 kilocalorie are rejected. The volume charging from 4 meter cube to 2 meter cube and the pressure remaining constant at 4.27 kilogram per centimeter square. The change of internal energy will be option A plus 10 kilocalorie, option B minus 10 kilocalories, option C 0, and option D 5 kilocalorie, and option E is minus 5 kilocalorie. So you can check its solution here. So correct answer is a C, it's a 0. Okay, question number 177. An engine operates between temperature limits of 900 Kelvin and T2 and another between T2 and 400 degree Kelvin. For both to be equally efficient, T2 will be equal to option A 600 degree Kelvin, option B 650 degree Kelvin, option C 625 degree Kelvin, option D 700 degree Kelvin, option E 750 degree Kelvin. So correct answer is A, it will be 600 degree Kelvin. Question number 178. The value of entropy at 0 degree centigrade is taken as option A 1, option B 0, option C minus 1, option D some other value, option E any value. So the correct answer will be B, it will be 0. Question number 179. An engine is supplied with 1130 kilocalorie per minute of heat. The heat source and sink begin being maintained at 565 degree Kelvin and 315 degree Kelvin respectively. If heat rejected is 630 kilocalorie per minute, then applying Clausius inequality determine whether the process is option A reversible, option B irreversible, option C impossible, option D imaginary, option E is unstable. Correct answer is A, it will be reversible, and you can check its solution here. Question number 180. If in previous problem the heat rejected is 315 kilocalorie per minute, then process will be option A reversible, option B irreversible, option C impossible, option D hypothetical, option E is unstable. Correct answer is C, it will be impossible, and you can check its solution also here. Question number 181. If in above problem the heat rejected is 945 kilocalorie per minute, then process will be option A reversible, option B irreversible, option C impossible, option D hypothetical, option is unstable. Correct answer is B, it will be irreversible. Question number 182. A heat engine is supplied heat at the rate of 30,000 joules per second and gives output of 9 kilowatt. The thermal efficiency of engine will be A 30%, option B 33%, option C 40%, option D 50%, option E is 55%. Correct answer will be A. It will be 30%, and you can check answer solution here. Question number 183. In the above question, heat rejected will be option A 2.1 kilojoule per second, option B 21 kilojoule per second, option C 210 kilojoule per second, option D 2100 kilojoule per second, and option E 21,000 kilojoule per second. Correct answer is B, it will be 21 kilojoule per second. Question number 184. If Q1 is the heat transfer between hot temperature source and machine, and Q2 between cold temperature source and machine, then the heat pump coefficient of performance COP will be equal to option A Q1 upon Q1 minus Q2, option B Q2 upon Q1 minus Q2, option C Q upon Q2 minus Q1, and option D is Q2 divided by Q2 minus Q1, and option E is Q1 minus Q2 divided by Q1. Correct answer is A, it will be Q1 divided by Q1 minus Q2. Question number 185. In case of refrigeration machine, coefficient of performance will be equal to option A Q2 divided by Q1 minus Q2, option B Q1 divided by Q1 minus Q2, option C is Q1 minus Q2 divided by only Q1, and option D is Q2 minus Q1 divided by Q1, and option E is Q2 minus Q1 divided by Q2. Correct answer is A, it will be Q2 divided by Q1 minus Q2. Question number 186. The efficiency of Carnot engine is a 0.75. It cycle direction is reversed. COP of reversed Carnot cycle will be option A 0.25, option B is a 0.5, option C is a 1.25, option D is a 1.33, option E is 0.33. Correct answer is a D, it will be 1.33. Question number 187. A house requires 60 kilocalorie per hour in winter for heating. Heat pump absorb heat from cold air outside and required 8 megacalorie per hour of work. The COP will be option A 0.75, option B 0.65, option C 7.5. Sorry, option B is a 6.5, option C is a 7.5, option D is 10, and option E is a 15. Correct answer is C, it will be 7.5. COP will be 7.5, and you can check its solution here. Question number 188. If the house if the house in a above problem is to be cold and heat requirements of house are same and work to be done is also 8 mega calorie per hour, then COP will be option A 0.75, option B 6.5, option C 7.5, option D 13, option E is a 3.75. So correct answer will be B. It will 6.5, COP will be 6.5, and you can check its answer here. Question number 189. On a pressure volume diagram, the process line PV is equal to C. As the value of n increases, will option A come closer to y-axis, option B come closer to x-axis, option C come closer to 45 degree inclined line, option D remain in same position, option E is change the quadrant. So correct answer will be A. It come closer to y-axis. Question number 190. Heat added in a reversible adiabatic process is equal to option A P1 V1 log V1 upon V2, option B CV gamma minus n upon 1 minus gamma T2 minus T1, option C 0, option D CV T2 minus T1, and option E is a positive value. Correct answer is a C, it will be 0. Question number 191. The slope of constant pressure line on a temperature entropy diagram is given by option A Cp upon T, option B is T upon Cp, option C T upon S, option D is a T upon S, and option E is a T gamma minus 1. Correct answer is a B, it will be T upon Cp. Question number 192. In a cycle, the heat is rejected at option A constant temperature, option B constant pressure, option C constant volume, option D constant enthalpy, option E any one of the above. So correct answer will be B. It will be constant pressure. Question number 193. Steam flow through a nozzle is considered as option A constant flow, option B is isothermal flow, option C adiabatic flow, option D is a constant volume flow, option E is a constant pressure flow. Correct answer will be C. It will be adiabatic flow. Question number 194. Efficiency of a Carnot engine with T1 is equal to 200 degrees centigrade and T2 is equal to 30 degrees centigrade is option A 85%, option B 36%, option C is 80%, option D is 12%, option E is 15%. So correct answer will be B. It will be 36%. Question number 195. Internal energy of a substance depend on option A volume, option B pressure, option C temperature, option D entropy, option E enthalpy. So correct answer is C, it's a temperature. Question number 196. A dithermic wall is one which option A prevent thermal interaction, option B permits thermal interaction, option C encourage thermal interaction, option D discourage thermal interaction, option E does not exist. Correct answer is a B. A dithermal wall is one which permits thermal interaction. Question number 197. An adiabatic wall is one which option A prevent thermal interaction, option B permits thermal interaction, and option C encourage thermal interaction, option D discourage thermal interaction, and option E is does not exist. Correct answer is A. An adiabatic wall is one which prevent thermal interaction. Question number 198. The door of refrigerator inside a room was left open. Which of the following statement is correct? Option A, a room will be cooled to the temperature inside the refrigerator. Option B, the room will be cooled very slightly. Option C, the room will be gradually warmed up. And option D, the temperature of the air in room will remain unaffected. And option E, any one of the above is possible, depend on the capacity. So correct answer is a C. The room will be gradually warmed up. Question number 199. Compressed air coming out from a punctured football, option A become hotter, option B become cooler, option C remain at the same temperature, option D may become hotter or cooler depending upon the humidity of the surrounding air. Option E is attains atmospheric temperature. So the correct answer is a B, it's become cooler. Okay, question number 200. It will be last question for this video. Water content in a beaker can be made to boil by passing steam through it. Option A at atmospheric pressure, option B at a pressure below the atmospheric pressure, option C at a pressure greater than atmospheric pressure, option D any pressure, and option E not possible. Correct answer is C, at a pressure greater than the atmospheric pressure. Okay.